we think of Montana history, many of us picture the days of gold mining and logging, but few picture 20th century Montana as the cutting edge of medical science. In this week's Montana Made, MTN's Jacob Fuhrer introduces us to the Montana man and his invention that would have far-reaching impacts on the medical field.
The name Holter probably rings a bell to many in the Treasure State. It's the family whose roots can be traced back to Montana's mining days and is credited with introducing the lumber industry to the state. Even today, various landmarks bear the family's name. As historians will tell you, it's hard to understate the family's role in Montana's early days.
The Holter family and businesses have their fingers in everything.
One of those businesses, the Holter Research Foundation, started by Jeff Holter, specializing in something called medical physics.
Out of that company becomes a large number of amazing medical devices and techniques that are used throughout the world today.
Perhaps one of the Holter's biggest contributions? A device that's now ubiquitous in the medical field, invented right here in Montana's capital city. The Holter heart monitor, the brainchild of Jeff Holter and research partner Bill Glasscock, has gained worldwide attention since it went into commercial production in 1969. The device tracks each beat of the heart for days at a time, helping diagnose issues like arrhythmia and unexplained fainting. The monitor was developed at the Holter Research Laboratories in Helena, this site on Neal Avenue, now occupied by the Federal Reserve Bank. The Holter monitor is a small, wearable device, roughly the size of your cell phone. Although it wasn't always that way, that's Holter wearing more than 80 pounds of equipment when the monitor was in its more primitive form.
We, as today, with all of our devices and our instant communication, may have a tendency to see Montana as very primitive in the 40s, but I'm going to say it was just the contrary.
Holter was hardly content with just the monitor and continued throughout his life to push the envelope in biophysics, working to establish nuclear medicine facilities in Helena. While the Holter family had a big impact in Montana, it's clear that Norman Jeff Holter had an even bigger impact on the medical community. In Helena, Jacob Fuhrer, MTN News.
Jeff Holter would later use his own invention on himself after suffering 2 heart attacks during the 1970s. He passed away in 1983 at the age of 69.